What's up, y'all? David here. Just wanted to take a second and show this pegboard that I've started to place some of my creations on, and some of the cool knives and swords here. Like, for example, this enormous hammer was made for me. This wooden hammer. This is made out of cedar. And it was made for me by my brother. You can tell by looking at it that I have smashed a lot of stuff with it. It's very cool. I made that little hammer there out of cedar. And I made that actually before my brother brought me this enormous war hammer or whatever, death hammer. He called it both of those things, and yeah, it is huge and heavy. And if you can't tell just because it's on video, that thing is probably, I don't know, almost 5.5 feet long. I mean, it's probably about the height of a person. So anyway, there's one I'm still working on, still carving. Oh, here's my mini Lucille that I made a video about, hung over oh, check this out, a cold steel Brooklyn Slammer, I think, but this is the one that's the full weight of a bat, but is very short, which is pretty cool. Also have the old bat light here, but I've recently found an even better bat light, which is this Yukon Outfitters. This is a 1000 lumen light bat, and it also telescopes on the end there to focus the beam, which is pretty cool. Now, I will say that bat eventually stopped working. It corroded on the inside. I may be able to fix it someday, but this Yukon bat is far superior. So, anyway, cold steel up there, hand and a half. Honshu Boshin's. Oh, there's that Amazon jungle survivor spear there, put on a dowel rod, right under the spear that I made out of a root cutter thing. Over here we've got our tactical Ridge Runner multi-tool hammer axe thing. I call it a ham axe. That is just a very standard hatchet from a hardware store. I just painted it black and sharpened it up, and I've used that hatchet to do a lot of stuff in the woods. There's the Gil Hibben Magnum. There's that M-Tech Extreme, you know what, I can't remember what it's called anymore. It's kind of like a Tonto. There's the Cold Steel Kukri and Black Bear Bowie machetes. And then there's a sort of it's a Pakistani sword that I found in a pawn shop for $20. It was wrapped, the handle was wrapped with paracord. It is a full tang, but man, what an ugly piece. And for a while, that was the only sword I had, but it was pretty awful. Anyway, just wanted to show my little pegboard because I took the time to hang all this stuff, and I'm still hanging things. But by the way, all you need in order to do this is board like this, pegboard, and it's got to be hung a little bit. You've got to have wood behind it, of some kind, or a mounting piece behind it, just so that there's a little bit of space in there. And then you take something like this and you put it through a hole and then angle it up, and that's all. You get to hang whatever you want, however you want. And I just thought it would be a cool way to go ahead and put some of my favorite little fun toys on display. So, and this down here, you can order these. These are just plug switches. I don't know what to call them, actually. I just found them and I thought, you know, I bet that does exist. But anyway, I did it this way so that I could alternate the colors on these lights. Like, if I want that one off over there, I would turn that one off and then start it again at a different time for a different color combo. But obviously, each switch coordinates to a light. So anyway, and I'll use that sort of trick later to keep working on how to display certain items in a really cool way and stuff like that. So anyway, thought this was just fun to look at, and it was fun to set up. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for checking out the channel and the video. Later on.